Imagine how does it feel like to be a woman, Christian woman, that did not do no crime, that grew and raised her family here in this country with a husband that did not do no crime, nothing criminal. And then you find yourself in a crossfire between federal bureau investigation, intimidation, and fear. Some consultants, others pretending to be the police, others in different states, strangers from all over the place. And you're a woman of a particular age, taking care of your husband, making plans and preparing for the future the best way you can when you get to a certain age and you're fighting, you're battling, husband is fighting cancer, which they say was a tumor. To have some stranger force his way into your life to tell you that he is your son, he is not your son, and that he's going to be your daughter or his friend is going to be your daughter, and they are not. Imagine how that feels. Say it again? No, I don't have any 50 cents. Thank you. Imagine how that feels to be forced to call this young man Jonathan, and he make fun of you with his friends and laugh at you in your home, in your face. And his name is not Jonathan, his name is Darnell or D something. Your child that you raised in this home here in America that you adopted, his name is Jonathan. And he recently, or a few years ago, transitioned to be Esperanza. That's his legal name. And despite you not saying his name as Esperanza all the time, saying she or letting everybody know, you're being attacked by people saying that you should say Jonathan. You're attacked by people saying you should say Esperanza. Attacked by people when you know your child, you know you don't deserve this. They want to play a mind game with you, that if you don't say Jonathan, what would happen? And then to be abused every time they come and ask you a question. Why when I gotta ask you a few questions? And when you tell the truth or you say something, then they'll abuse you. Abuse you physically, sexually, mentally, over and over again. As you sat there in that room, those women and that one man, and they knew what they were doing for that man to take advantage of you. As you sat there for those years in 2012 until you were being threatened and harassed by strangers, praying for someone to help, praying to God, trying to keep your faith, trying to be strong, and all this negativity continue to come, all this harassment, praying for someone to help, and then when they come and be nice, they're not who they say they are. They say all the right things, and they give you paperwork to sign, and they say, make it seem that they want to be part of your family or be your friend. They're not. Miss Tappan, you only have a few family and friends. And I assure you, once you leave this country that did this to you, that allowed this to happen to you and your family, Miss Yvonne Simpson Tappan, with your held high, with your husband, with your grandkids, with your son, I may not be able to leave, but you should be able to leave. Get that stranger out of her house. Stop letting them walk inside her house. Stop putting her in handcuffs, threatening her and scaring her. Take her husband back home to her house. Bring her grandchildren, her great-grandchildren back home safely. Stop your disgusting war with each other. It has nothing to do with his family. That's between y'all and y'all racistness and y'all messiness. Stop. Can't trust none of them. Don't say nothing. I would like to leave. I would like to leave this country. I would like to leave with my spouse, with my passport. We all know he is not dead. I would like to leave with my children, my grandchildren, and my in-laws. I would like to know that my mother, my brother, my niece, my nephews, my sisters are safe and fine and are free to leave this country. I would like to know the other people that I remember being nice to me, other Panamanians, to be able to leave this country. Stop rubbing your laws, your degrees, your lawyers, your gangsters, your bullies, your money, your hidden camera, your mental words of reverse, your big fancy words to scare for a scare, and let that woman go. Let her family go. Sick of it.